Alright, so new Pope to the throne, who is let's see, just, zealous, impatient man. And apparently, I think he is quite a warrior, so I guess he's picked like, yeah, the warrior school already. Overseer, yeah, he's well on his way towards things. There's a marshal. Oh, we first need to pick. Makes sense. Authority, dread. No, looking at this, I think he is. He's definitely a strategist. So he will focus on strategy. Yeah, he already has these. So. Yeah, and we are going to play the American game, so promising as prospects is very good here. Alright, so about 25 years to go. Let's see how this possibly lasts. Pope Fulbert will do. So it's early on, 1425 in the reign of Fulbert. And I see a problem. See if you spot it too. This. That's not what I want. So I don't know what that's doing here, but sorry there, son-in-law. I'd want that. You're not supposed to have that. I don't know, how strong actually are you? You are pretty strong, but I am the dynastic head, so... Wow, and I dressed down, apparently. I am one of the least dressed... people in this age. Well, but there, we can't have this. They are very strong, but I think we'll be able to do this. Yeah, we get another big war. Because, yeah, this is mine. It is your claim on this county here. Where's Göttingen? Yeah, Earldom of Göttingen. That's mine. Give it back. So, Frank, yeah, time for the big one. Knew this was gonna happen. So we need to call in some of our allies. I guess we'll call in this king and... And yeah, who... Let's see, probably Hispania is the best ally we can get here. Kaiserin of Germany. Oh, she's not. That's the fake Kaiserin. That's not helpful. Queen of Denmark? Maybe. Mostly I am, yeah, looking for where is Kaiserin of Hispania. Oh, I think I saw. Yes! Oh, actually she's princess? Brillante, Brillante's daughter. Okay, no, that was not the person who I was looking for. Isn't she in between there? If so, I have a problem. Oh well, let's see how this war goes. I can always just buy every... Ah, here we go. Yeah. I think with her that should be fine. I wonder if... Oh, we have a new empress here. Eurofine. Of a different dynasty, I think, yeah. Vaquerias. What a shame. Oh well, time for the big war. Raise the armies! Raise all! And you know what, while we're at it, we'll just hire every mercenary in the world, because why the hell not? Surprisingly not that many available, but everything helps. And we have a new son, Alexei. Fine, Alexei is a lovely name. So we have a little bit of a new generation war going on here. Because both the old empresses are now dead. And pretty much the only old emperors in here is, yeah, Brillante II. Okay, we'll gather our army here. Together with the mercenaries, make a nice 120,000 men. Why aren't we besieging this house here? Who is this? Weisgrad! Well, they have a decent sized army. I am surprised by this. I pretty much thought they were just, you know, wannabes. But no, they have a sizable army. Alright, let's go Frenchy stomping. And with this, we also get the last thing, and pretty much our dynasty is now all maxed out on these legacies. Badass. Ah, they're all heading to England, eh? Oh, that's kind of Hispania's thing. I will just be taking this back. And then go on a little march to Paris. I'm not even going to, you know, kill 2,000. So who is actually on the enemy side? So we're facing off... Oh, he didn't bring any allies. I am perfectly okay with this. He is winning though. Surprisingly. Hispania not doing a good job. Oh, new perk. Let's just... Knight effectiveness, that is nice right now. Oh, well, that solves it. Yeah, that's my stuff. Give it back. There we go. What actually was it that we conquered? I don't know, but it's ours now. Looked like it would be a tedious evening of feast and this, but Alvir saved us by suggesting heading to the east of the Indus. Oh, reading east of the Indus. I figure heading to the east of that was quite a party trip going all the way. Isn't the Indus like somewhere here? Pretty sure this is actually the Indus. Yeah, that's the Indus. What, you want to go to India for a party? A sensual proposal. Whatever else here. Well, we are good. We are very religious, so I don't think we should be doing that. Never in the world would know of her perverted nature. Why is she so perverted? She's just a guest. Sweet, but no. So time shall pass once more. So this is weird little in-between section. Sorry about this. You notice that this is not Count or Pope. What's his name? Pope Fulbear. Yes, Pope Fulbear. Yeah, we have had to go back in the past because I didn't have a save game to this point, and I forgot to record what I was actually going to do. Sorry about this. So, to explain, Pope Fulbear in the future gets like an inspiration with now with these lads all unite. He was thinking like, okay, what can I do? And an idea struck to me. Currently, Byzantine Empire is fractured, pretty much no more. It's even in this timeline, it's actually this time it's not that bad, but it gets worse in the future, as you might notice on the map. Jerusalem is just out here alone. Then Egypt is not that strong. And well, if we look at this, Rome has already fallen. So, what opportunity prevents itself? I say, mend the Great Schism. The Great Schism that saw Christianity, the Christian Church divided. But all five Anthropoids see that the patriarchy could be restored under the rule of a single empire with an enlightened and saintly ruler. Yes, we could make like a new church. Or special, use some of the thingy. So if we do this, well, this will solve. This is a nice big project, so we are going to do that. However, right now, if we are going to try and declare war for this, because we can just conquer stuff. Like, for example, if we want to go for Roma, we can just. Well, right now we can't because our armies are raised, but if we could just decide to conquer the area. So that's going to be really easy taking these things. However, this area and let's say Jerusalem, they are so far away we can do this. So, what we are going to be planning right now, which we'll switch to in just a second, is the conquest of Abydos here. So we have a staging ground to strike from to the rest of the area. So, one moment you'll see that develop as we go back, forward in time, back to the future. Alright, was a little bit of a fight, but the staging ground here is taken. Excellent. Now we don't need much more. We are now just capable to going, yes, declaring war for the things that we want. Like this county of Byzantium. From this weak asshole. So we just put like a nice raising flag here, and then we can just start stomping all over this region. It'll be an excellent plan. We don't want too much land, we just want the cities. To prove to ourselves that our Christianity is the most awesome Christianity. Because look at the armies. Can you disagree with them? Is it wise to disagree with them? I don't think so. So raise all the armies here. Okay, I guess it takes a little while to raise them all here. And let's go to Byzantium. The actual Byzantium, not this what remains of the empire. Yay, we're well again. We won this, right? Yeah, we won this. Okay, let's take Byzantium. Probably have to send some cities away eventually, but that'll be fine. Ah, you're going to send the ship. That's cute. But too late. So the next we go to Jerusalem and Alexandria. And just, yeah, retake the Holy Lands. Not really a crusade! But we don't really need other people in this. Oh, hello. Trying to retake that, eh? That's a cute thought that you're having that. That'll be a nice finisher if we manage to pull that off before the date, but I think that's not going to happen. There we go. So, I think that means that yes. Constantinople, or Byzantium, is in our control. Next up is Alexandria, Antioch, and Jerusalem. Let's get to it. Oh no, we had such a wondrous thing going, with Pope Fulbert going on this whole zealous wannabe crusade, but then he died! Pope Fulbert of the Catholic Papacy rests in the arms of the Lord at 71. Oh, he was already quite old. Years of age. He died of old age. One of the best fighters of his age. He was unrivaled in hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, he was already leading an army towards Antioch, where we left off. Pope Senius Sensuous. Yes, sensuous. Ascends to the throne, having mastered many skills. She's sure to be admired by her subjects. She's only 29, so I think this will be our last pope for quite a while. Hopefully she will do well. Let's see. Does her think? No, she's pretty much already set up very well. So, and the war for Antioch at least continues. That is good. So we can continue with our insane plan of Fulbert to command the Great Schism. But she is not that devout. That is very unfortunate. Fulbert was quite a decent, nice, devout guy. So that was a good idea. Well, I could go for learning. But she's a steward nature. So, guess we'll... yeah, let's go with domain focus. We really don't need the wealth anymore. And we need a commander here, so guess you will have to do there. Anyways, let's organize the realms again and get back to the war and stuff. It was 1434 when Pope Sensuous did finally, you know, got things halfway there by taking Antioch and Alexandria. Now we just have Jerusalem and Roma to take. Roma is going to be a tricky one as we have to face off against Francia, and that is not the easiest or weakest of opponents. Probably that's the big one. But you know, there needs to be one controller to make one church. Also, I noticed this. This is not proper. No, we have to do something about that. But we'll handle that later. For now, we have a goal. And let us go for a war against Jerusalem! A reverse crusade, everyone! Let's do it! There we go, there's a little bit of chaos. There seems to be some people that want some liberty or lower the crown faction. But they're teetering on the edge. Mostly they're just malcontents. Will sending gifts help? Sure. I have plenty of money. Yeah. Oh, we already gifted her. How about you? No, gifted to you. These are just, I guess these are just perpetual malcontents, as it were. Oh well. Alright, so that is Jerusalem taken. See, it's not that hard. I make history look easy. Okay, sure, I'll educate you, boy. Your boy. Chase down these damnable armies, there we go. Yeah, come on, fight me, do it. Yes! Go ahead and die. There we go. Easy enough. So, Jerusalem is ours now as well. Now we just have Rome to go to. That is, at least I think we just have Rome. Let's have a look. Mend the Great Schism. Yeah, just Rome and... oh, we are already a religious icon. Very well done. So yeah. Just have to go against, you know, these big boys. I'll plan for that a little bit. First handle this malcontent. Get my armies back and rolling. Reading an item. Well, that's fine. Well, sorry. We'll go and plan for a last assault for Roma. Once we get that one under our control, we'll have absolute glory. That'll be a glorious end to till then. Oh, wait, till, yeah, our lifestyle, because we are not going to the next episode. Yo, till victory. Yes. So, I have just decided I am ready to prepare my attack for Roma on Francia. When I realize something. When I realize what I've done. Accidentally, I realized that my character, Pope Sensuous Fulbert's daughter, Who is my husband? The Emperor of Francia. So we're going to war with our husband. Isn't that a fun for instance? And he likes us 69 plus 69%. Nice. So eventually all this land would actually come under the Gallian throne anyway, because our son is technically due to inherit all of this. So that is something. So we could technically just wait for this all to happen. But I see no reason to wait. So we are gonna pull this off. Or try and pull this off. Now, it's gonna be a big one. And, you know, quite a thing going to war with your husband. But he better just understand. We will break our alliance. I guess that is the case. So subjugate our husband. Oh my. You know, what happens if we subjugate him? That would be interesting. It makes him your vassal. You know what? This is interesting. We lose a level of fame, but you know what? Yes, let's subjugate our husband. That's great. Let's do this. This is gonna be a big one. Yes, we are going to break our alliance and subjugate our husband. Sorry there, Theodore. You have got to understand who is going to wear, like, the crown in this relationship. War of two empires, and the battle has begun. Isn't this a nice closer to this whole saga? So, we are gonna need soldiers, a lot of them. So, let's actually call in anyone we can ask into this one. Patriarch of the Gel Subjugation War. You know what? You're pretty decent, yes. We could send stuff, but yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to, let's see, where's the allies? Dynasty members, yes. And I guess then we end up creating one giant super empire anyway. Surprisingly, Kaiserin Brillante II is still in power in Britannia. She is, how old is she? 74. But she has ruled for a long while. She will not accept this. That is interesting. I have never seen them not accept these things. Already at war. Okay. Oh dear, then it might actually get a little bit scary. Any other dynasty members? Maybe of... suppose we can get her in. She's not much for power, but you know. Yeah, we're gonna need every family member to get to, you know, enforce our, you know, our rulerness of the family and all that jazz. Plus Poland, despot. Any kings? It's a real shame she's not joining into this thing. I guess the daughter will. That might help. Oh, I saw a queen. Uppland. Yeah, well, why not? Because we have already up all the dynasty experience, we can just spend it all willy-nilly. Finland, I don't know how much people you're gonna send in, but sure. Alright, let's begin our war by marching to Paris and see what happens. Meanwhile, apparently France is busy in England subjugating stuff. Which I'm perfectly fine with. We can go belly-dally with England, my husband. While I take his house. Sorry, honey, this is going to be a very costly divorce for you. Did you know I'm a witch? You didn't know that, did you? Yes, but Sensuous is actually a witch. I was thinking of maybe starting a witchcraft coven, but we'd have to like change our whole family to witchcraft, and that is not so easy. Is Hispania on their side? No, okay. So they didn't get any allies, and that is actually good. I don't know what Hispania is actually doing here. That's quite bizarre. Are they at war with Francia? That might be the case. Okay, let's have an epic battle. This actually might be actually a very hard battle, because to win this epic battle, we gotta avoid Hispania's armies. Oh dear, I'm actually losing a lot of troops. That is not what I'd like to see. Yeah, okay, we need to do this. But I think we might not win this battle. No! No, we're not winning this battle. Oh no! Or are we? Tide is turning. It can be. Yes, we're flipping the tide! I don't know how, but we're turning the tide of battle! We won! Against numerical odds, the Galarian forces have won! Oh, now we're going to besiege the fuck out of this land. Can we actually already hire some more mercenaries? Because there's actually really surprisingly few about. Holy orders? I suppose technically we can pull out the holy orders in this matter. Ah, no. Because this is an internal matter. They are not gonna get involved. Oh well. That one battle is probably might have been the clincher to this. Order about grow and eat more land. City, Griff turn. Sure, whatever. It'll be handy if we have to handle more peasants. Okay, now I get another big battle. It's gonna be tricky once again. Oh no, it's actually not. We're quite kicking their... Oh no, there's more. Yeah, but we're kicking their ass. Haha, we're proving our husband that we are better. Fuck you, husband! Okay, 96%. Oh, here they come. Here comes my husband again. Wanted to stick his pikey dick in all of us. See if we can crush their armies and end this. Okay, we're looking to win this. Yes, yes, we're smashing them. Very good. Oh, come on, husband. Tell me who the bitch is in this relationship. Come on, tell me. Who's the Kaiser? Who's the Pope? Tell me who your Pope is. That's right, baby. It's me. And so let's actually, now we can actually do it. Mend the Great Schism. Well, we've certainly mended this Great Schism. Jesus Christ, we once were splitting our empire, but, well, it's back in business, I guess. So, yes, that's one God, one church. The Great Schism saw the Christian Church divided, but all 5 of the Encyclopedia, the Pentarchy, could be restored under the rule of a single empire and an enlightened leadership or of a saintly ruler. There may finally be a chance to finally reunite Christendom. Let's do that. And now we are known as the Ecumenes. At last, the Great Schism is mended, with the Pentarchy family under Kaiserlicher control. In the unexpected turn of events, both Pope in Rome and the Patriarchal Pope are no longer able to deny the primacy of the Kaiserliche Kirche over the branches of Christianity. The Universal Church has been restored. My husband, Kaiser Theodorf, who kind of hates us now. Oh well, he'll get over it. He's once absent from our chambers. Oh yeah, let's confront him about this. He says no. I wouldn't say no either. So yes, let's party, and I think we'll just have this run till the end. So, back if something happens. And so we reach the end of the medieval era. And the end of Crusader Kings 3. Well, this first playthrough at least. So let's have a look at what we had. I wonder why it's only listed this age. 1345. No, this house is much older. Oh well, I think it forgot a couple of years. Oh well, I didn't. So we'll go through all that matter. But yes, our last pope. Let's actually have a look what she achieved after, of course, fixing the Great Schism and making pretty much the Kaiserliche Kerk the prime super Christianity. Let's have a look at the things as things were. So let's see. So right before the new year strikes, we have yes, Sensuous worked hard to kind of reorganize the realm once again and turn the gigantic empire into separate empires. In the process, we formed the Empire of Italia, the Empire of Francia, once again reformed, a little bit different, but yeah, it was the best I could do, and the Empire of Britannia in the hands of her granddaughter, actually, right now. I guess, oddly enough, it seemed maybe. Because we put her in charge, but she seems to now have no land. Did she get ousted but not killed? I think that's the only explanation for this. Yeah, that seems to be the case. And then her very young daughter was put into place instead. I don't quite know why, but Britannia still seems to be big. Scandinavia is still around. Under the guidance of Kaiser Markarturvionsson, also of our dynasty, but a dissident house. Is she actually also? No, she's actually still in the main house. But, he is of a different house, so they're still around. And we have the Southern Baltic Empire. They are still looking good, Kaiserin Ada. Russia is actually quite big and scary looking. And the guys of Troden Trenchen, who's actually of a different dynasty than mine. So that is an interesting fact. Most of these are of my dynasty. Actually, Italia I don't think is either. No, that's actually a Carling. Ah, so we have one Carling around. That's nice. Hispania has some rebellion problems, it seems. Also, they have some kind of... they have an Adamite. I hope they get kicked out. Yeah, let them get kicked out real soon. I can understand why this little fellow is rebelling. Seems like they have a degenerate on the throne. Meanwhile, what of other countries? Mali, Che, and Nubia still seem to be around. Guess the Arabian Empire kind of... Wow, that's from north to south, alright. Malik al-Quraysh, very powerful fellow. The Deccan Empire, that's new. I did not see that before. That's cool that I've formed. That's something recent. So that is nice. We still have a continent up here. And yeah, let us actually look at the religion map. That is bound to be interesting. Yeah, Catholicism pretty much any other Christianity has died out except my imperial church. So that's why I was going crazy for the pop-ups of people paying me for their sins. Otherwise, there's still some Muslim things around. We have the Hindus over here. Zengi is still around. And the Ibadadi are still around. Why is there this big... Oh, that's the holy site, I guess. Ah, makes sense. Wow, it even spread to Iceland. I am impressed. Cultures also might be interesting. Dutch is strongly represented, but I think otherwise it is actually fairly been stable, the culture-wise. Not that much change. Yes, Ibuziak, yeah. Yeah, that seems to have stayed fairly the same. In new patches there's actually a lot being done with culture and the like, so that's bound to be interesting. Now all that remains is to have a look back at the family line of these rulers. Actually, let's look at the ruler line. So, right now we have first current Pope is Pope Sensuous, who I believe actually has some ties to the Russian family dynasty, where she learned her secret witchcraft. Before that was Pope Fulbert, who had some good war ideas. He was quite a warrior, but sadly he did not get long to rule. He only ruled for... Actually... he ruled decently. Actually, how is this? Yeah, no, he only ruled for like 6 years. Probably one of the least ruling fellows. So, before that was Bava, who had a decent run. Lots of scheming and killing people. Not too many of the schemes actually panned out, but Slangerman, I remember he mostly just kept things together. I don't remember him doing, but he was very cool looking because he looked like Solid Snake. Before that was Arnold. Arnold really did not achieve that much. Pope Glory did quite a few things, also as denoted by the scholar. Settled some university and such. Before that, Pope Karl founded the first university, and he actually united Francia the first time, or reunited Francia, I guess it was more like. So that was his big project. I think Pope Glory, yeah, Pope Glory was big project was like Britain. So he was there, the first uniter. Pope William, actually he was responsible for strengthening the bloodline and achieved great. Yeah, he mostly did. But the greatest was, of course, the first empress and first pope, Pope Schlangenfrau. She was amazing. The twisted, if we look back at her, the twisted, scaly, disfigured woman with leprosy, one-legged, insane. But oh, how much she achieved in her madness. She became the savior. I mean, yeah. That is quite a legendary woman. And then before that, of course, there was... we can actually go back, because before that there was no empire. She was the first of the empire. So we would have to go back to the previous title of... the Kingdom of the Netherlands. That was formed out of Frisia. Looking at the title there. So we have to go back to after... Yeah, we had King Theodulf, the Builder. He basically he mostly fortified the core lands in the Netherlands to make a stronger army. Steinzoon actually pushed deeply into Germany, formed Lotharingia, and then set the stage for what should become the future building of the empire. Lothar, in between, did not do that much. He just kept the status quo. Sicko, the most evil man of Europe, who fucked up and sowed chaos in many places, and perhaps the sowing of his chaos was to be the founding of what drove the later kings to unite this whole area. And who do we have next? usurped. Ah, that's interesting. Did that happen? I don't remember exactly, but Tolololart, yes. Yeah. Yes, I guess, yeah. This was actually the first who became king of the Netherlands, who took it away from the previous East Frankian holders of the title. And went to Trollolol because he backstabbed his former liege. It was quite impressive. And then there were the very, very early days of that, of the Duchy of Gelre. The title we held before that. Let's have a look there. So before that there was actually Trollolord, it was actually Trollolord the First of Gelre, yeah? I guess he got two children named Trollolord. Quite a little twisted man, because I believe, yes, he was quite the ugly fellow. And one-legged, but he did achieve a fair bit. When he inherited, and basically, I think he nearly spread to all over the Netherlands core lands. And then his son, Trollolord II, just had to, you know, spread it a little bit more. Actually, I think this is actually the grandson. Yeah, it might be the grandson. And lastly, the first one, Duke Wichman. I think he was the first one. No, actually he might be the second one. Let's see. Duke Wichman, who was, I think the founder, whose brother, yeah, got killed. Or was that the second Wichman? I am doubting now. Let's actually have a look. If we go back to the first start where it all started, because we started actually out with just, from what I remember, let's actually look at the dynasty tree, because now we can actually go to the very first one. It is quite a tree that we have made so far. Family tree. Where did it all start? The bloodline, so Slangerman, then Pope Arnold, Pope Glory. Glory really begatted a lot of children. Wow. Yeah, half the current bloodline is descended from him, so he definitely had Glory there. Before that was Pope Karel. Okay, so this is not gonna work. Actually, let's look that up differently. Yes, it was! It was Duke Wichman, the one who started it all. I remember that. It was quite a thing with his brother. Who was, let's see, yes! That was Count Meginhard of Zutphen. And then they were like brothers and they fought together and they grew great. But his brother died in the battle. Oh, that was all long ago. So I guess with that we have the first grand tale of Crusader Kings 3. Since then there's actually been a lot more patches and stuff that has come out. So actually there's a lot more fun to be had if I could ever update this game. But yes, can update it now since this story is done. New stories to be told in the future. Next week, more civilization if everything goes right. Till then!